Hey y'all. So I am here with episode 1 of A Day in the Life of a New Entrepreneur. And my lesson for the week that I learned was go with the flow. So yesterday I had booked an appointment with a local studio to talk about a partnership. And I was really excited and definitely spent some time, lots of time thinking about what I was going to say. Even spent some time writing some notes and, got all my stuff together and left my house early and got to the studio to find out that the owner wasn't able to meet due to some unexpected illness in the family. And typically that would have really thrown me because I'm a schedule person. I thrive on predictability and kind of having everything all lined up. And I also hate to waste time. So when I'm going to lose any time, I just kind of freak out. But I didn't. And I don't know why. I just kind of took a breath and just told myself, there's a reason that this happened. And you just need to look at maybe what else could be available. So I ended up meeting 2 other clients in that same time space because I was in the studio, and one of them resulted in a new member to my team. And I felt like I was in the right place at the right time to be able to meet a need for a young mother and a traveling business person who had some needs and issues going on as well. And I walked out of there and I was like, oh my gosh, if I hadn't been present and I hadn't taken it as maybe the universe is trying to have me do something else, I probably would have left right away and I would have missed the 2 contacts. I would have missed just realizing that sometimes things work on a different timetable than we do. And it was a great lesson for me that I really need to be aware of what is going on around me, not just what my schedule said I needed to do, that there's going to always be some key opportunities that are just in those moments. And if I'm so tied to my schedule, I'm not going to see them. And funny, I actually realized the week before I'd had the same thing happen. My husband had a flat tire on his car and he needed to be taken to the dealership. And originally he was going to get an Uber because I already had my set schedule for the day and wasn't available. And I just felt like, you know what, I'll just take you. It's not that big of a deal. I can move a few things in my schedule. And I ended up making another sale and adding another person to my team from that experience. So I think the universe is trying to teach me something in the last week, that part of being an entrepreneur is being able to be in the moment. You're not tied to a massive company where you have to follow an 8 to 5 schedule. And so that amazing leverage we have is only going to be accessible if we're able to notice it and move with it. So my advice to myself, and I hope it's something that encourages you, is to look for the opportunities you didn't plan for. To be open to your schedule changing, and don't underestimate what the universe can do when you do that. So put any comments below of your own experiences like that, where maybe your schedule or your original plan for a meeting went totally maybe sideways, but then you also got some really cool business opportunities out of it. And thanks a lot. Stay tuned.